Kentucky, the Bluegrass State, and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue
What's
Nation
this
is
saying?
turned out, revved up, and ready to go. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni,
We are in no rush.
to try to make
It depends on you guys.
As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens. The Blue Hens, long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Kentucky's offense will get first crack at it today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players that coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get...
I cannot have music.
Guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down?
Hey, it's not good.
Let's take a minute here to look at the big picture for Kentucky. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge.
No.
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
And you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential.
We are not going to the bowl game.
And that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
If we do, I'll be shocked.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's LeBoy. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Makes the catch. It's Patterson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that. Wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Sets up the screen.
Oh, that is bad. This is not the game I wanted.
This offense is threatening. The Blue Hens are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback is
good.
35.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
And the Blue Hens are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The short hands, it's Silver. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. Here comes the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score's
This is like a practice game.
Sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man.
Delaware, it's not good.
The field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And I'm not gonna lie, we're not doing so hot.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Setting up the screen.
Oh.
Still on his feet at the 40. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. After a big gainer on that
hopefully.
Now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Hard running there.
That's good.
47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Well, obviously,
No, this is a
3 and out on their last
run.
drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
You got to give kudos to this defense. They are so well coached up. How about the awareness and the ability to play with great eye discipline? They located the football. They located that receiver on the jet sweep and were able to make the tackle.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense.
We're going to pass it to
the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd.
that guy.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Oh, a lot of space.
Oh, that dude.
3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Kentucky back at it with a
We're
first
making
set
some
of
trick
downs.
plays.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit.
Now, here's some bad news.
Unless it's negative, but
We faced Mississippi next game.
Get this running game going.
Oh, no.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the moment. Oh, what a call. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I don't know. It's worse.
2nd and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That back had absolutely
We are struggling so bad.
I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
We just gotta step up. Are you ready to fit in?
Rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
All right, scoreless. I don't know what's
Defense has
going
dominated
on,
the early part of this
but
game,
we
and these
gotta
stats point
wake
that out
up.
emphatically.
It's pretty even. And that's not good.
Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2.
I like this idea by the offense, using the jet sweep, and you're trying to take a receiver with all of his speed and get him on the outside and get him in space. That puts so much stress on a defense. I'd expect to see this offense dial the play up more.
They'll throw on 3rd and short.
You gotta be kidding me. We cannot lose
Defense did a great
this.
job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Oh, he makes the catch. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
How is this quarterback doing so good?
Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. It's caught. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Patterson.
Come on, guys. We cannot lose.
And a fresh set of downs. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know.
He's loose.
Oh.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. He leaves it with his back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back, get him on the ground quick.
He'll pull it down and run. Great
What
job
the
by this
fuck?
savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Blue Hens have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
We cannot lose this.
Pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line.
Oh, we got to.
He's loose and he'll take it to the house.
I don't know.
Touchdown, Delaware.
It's going to take a miracle. Even to score 7.
He's got wiggle, he's got great vision.
Our quarterback is not good.
Those attributes right there.
And let's check in with
We struggle against this team. We got 7 ranked
One
team.
of the more intriguing games this week. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds like they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the air on first down. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall.
I'm getting hacked.
Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there.
We're going low.
Down coming.
There's no way we can win.
But how about the defender making
What's
the
wrong
hit,
with it?
forcing the incompletion?
Gonna look downfield again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
How about the offense, man? Dialing up the screen play on third down. They needed a play. Sometimes people like the screen, sometimes they don't. You got to call it at the right time, and they picked the right opportunity.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
Oh, that's a good pass.
First and goal from the 8.
If he was faster,
The
though.
offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Yeah, we need to.
Drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's third and goal. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Touchdown!
Kentucky! A great catch and run for 6.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle. That's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And the extra point is good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the
That's
big
good
hit on
defense.
second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle, it's Patterson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Silver. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. IndyCar tempo as they hit the line for this third down play, clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Blue Hens will put this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stick.
Free up the gut. There he goes. He stopped.
That was a touchdown.
An explosive play has him set up.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent.
Look at
and he's got good
that.
hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. They'll try to run it in. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips looking to pick. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Coming out with it, it's Kelly. And the returner can find no daylight. He goes down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Snags it quickly on the left. Got room at the 35. Wide open spaces. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. That's going to wrap up the first half.
14 to 10 is not good.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Snags it over the middle.
I thought I picked that off.
On that completion. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Are we the worst team in the SEC?
I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle.
It seemed like it.
They had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going.
We can't even stop this team.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
That was a hard
It's
tackle.
so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on camera.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And the Blue Hens are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. down yardage as they move it to the 4.
Who's winning Kentucky?
Third and short, and I guess the only thing
I
they
am.
really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football. But this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
For right now,
Bit of room to operate, but he'll be
kick
down
it
short
off.
of the first down.
Kick it off.
The Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they
We got a
move
strike
the
line.
run. Let's see what they do with this one.
It's going to be a long season.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got
Are
it
we
again.
like slow?
Turning it on. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Looks as if we have
I'm
an
getting a
injury
little
on that
pissed
last play, and
off.
we'll
I'm
take
not
a
gonna
break to
lie.
check him out. And the Blue Hens have it with a first and goal. Gets the back moving. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the
We should be
defense
able
stop
to
him
win
again on
this
second and
easily.
goal?
This is a new team.
They'll run play action. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
What the
That
fuck?
drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw.
We
in that
lost.
last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football.
Run!
These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared
No, we
them to
had
do
lost.
in this game.
Kentucky sends the offense back out on the
Yeah.
field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. This drive opens
This
up
is
at the
Kentucky.
23-yard line. Fires to the right. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
I don't know what to do anymore.
You want to call that play and probably want
Like, if we don't get the first down, I'm coaching this game out.
From seriously busting loose. Nice job.
What? We're going for it.
If he could just make one more guy miss, that
We're
might have been
fucking
huge.
going for it.
They're in their own territory, but they only need
I'm
a few
pissed.
inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. And the
Like,
Wildcats
damn.
get the first down.
Can we win?
They move the chains on the ground.
We're playing
last time.
on
Let's see if
one.
they try to hit him up top.
And 4th and inches for me is a green light anywhere on the field. I'm going to run the football. I'm going to be physical. I'm going to go to my play. I know I can get it. I like the play call on 4th and inches to go for it.
Yes, we're passing it like
The
that.
Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
This is going to be a bad game if we lose.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's McGowan. That'll get the job done and move the chains.
It's actually making me kind of nervous.
This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. He
Come on.
vaults it high and deep down the left side.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Wildcats!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to
Oh
watch,
my
they've got
God.
guys that are dangerous. And if this quarterback gets
What
to
is
progression,
going on,
gets to his
Kentucky?
stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest.
It's the
right? You
first
hit me in
game.
stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have
And
to break
we-
down. It makes it
Ooh,
so
what?
easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a
It's making me so nervous.
Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Like, am I going to lose it?
Unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Jacksonville State overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from home, these Gamecocks gotta be thrilled. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Took care of it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first
I got a lot of recruiting to do.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. A strike downfield. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the
It's making me nervous.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes.
We got 5 sacks. How are we lose? Oh, we're not.
Offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there and he lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Right down the boulevard.
We're up by 1.
Within 1.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives
That's
me
my
some
future
confidence
team,
down the
though.
road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic than they get him on the ground at the 20.
All right.
Kentucky has it back in the big blue offense takes the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter.
Let's take a timeout. It's a full quarter.
As we check out their numbers after 3.
This is not a good quarterback.
One more period to
They
go.
expect me to
Make
go
the
to a
winning
bowl
plays and come home with the victory.
But guess what? We can even beat Delaware.
After swapping ends in the field,
We gotta get a first
time
down.
to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. A little screen to the wing back.
Oh,
At the 35, he's loose.
wow.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Boy, the defense really
If we
needed
beat
to get off the
Delaware,
field there, and they just couldn't do it. It's a
then
first
we're in
down.
trouble next season.
When you're trailing
I mean,
late,
next game.
and you get them to
Oh, we got a first down. Next game. Guess what, buddy?
This Kentucky offense
Mississippi.
really moving the ball quickly. The give out of the gun. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead.
Do we
The
want
offensive
to play?
coordinator
Wait a
knows they
minute.
wanna keep
What's
running the
going
football. So
on?
he's going back. He's looking at his playlist. They say, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I do to
Mississippi
make
is
it
number
to make sure we
19.
win this one?
And there's nothing more
The
demoralizing
SEC
for a defense
is
than
brutal,
when you're losing,
and they expect me to go to a bowl game.
trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They got to stop this ground game. And
I don't know if that's possible.
They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on second down. It's a seam wide open. They finally get it stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Why?
Here comes Kentucky after picking up their first down.
What did that do?
They'll want it, trying to drain time off the clock. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe.
I'm never doing that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football.
I'm never calling a timeout before the 2-man warning.
Second down. Handoff to the fullback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Let's it fly. Snagged in the end zone.
Sometimes you just gotta throw it.
That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
That was kind of holding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. He's looking, they fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone.
We'll stay on.
Guys, the blue hen offense going to work.
As long as I got a lot of excuse.
As they start this drive from their own 15.
We'll play anything
Wants to throw on
of
first
this
down.
game.
He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. That's a nice
Really?
pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Come on.
Last completion move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Punch out of the air. He's
Oh.
got some space. Turning on the Jets. And they are pushing the ball down the field.
He can't even throw a touchdown pass.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out.
Good
Most
news.
important part of a clutch drive. Piece together
We
some
can
first
go
downs,
to overtime.
get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
So what do we think about our quarterback?
You can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs. And just
Oh, that could be pure.
There's so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all
I got a lot of work to do. I'm not gonna lie.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
We won!
Did not get there. And
We won!
football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. One possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying